Hey guys, welcome back. How's it going? How are you doing today? I hope you're doing well. I know you're waiting for the thrilling continuation of what's about to happen after the archives here. However, I have good news. Good news, everyone. I have some good news. The good news is I went back and I redid the crew quarters and the archives also, and I got these dang secret files, and I haven't read them yet. I wrote down which pages they were. Okay, it still says new. Good. I wasn't sure if because I went to see what pages they were on, so I'd know which ones I had to read, right? In case I forgot, but it still says new, so that's good. If you're curious what the solutions to those were, I didn't bother recording them because I didn't think it'd be very entertaining with me just silently trying to figure these out. The crew quarters one, I just fucking put the you put the combination to the locker that you get the safe combo from, you put that into the phone, right? And it reflects off the mirror, and you use one of the number combinations for that. I don't remember the exact numbers, right? But then you just use that number combo on the code and it gives you the other one, right? Easy enough. Took a little bit of kind of brute forcing with the stuff I have to get there. The archives, I'm actually molding. Because I literally just did that one right now before I came back here because it was fresh in my mind. So I was like, I'm gonna knock this one out right away. I'm so fucking mad because the archives, the answer to that is you get the bookmark, right? And it shows you all the colors for the pattern that you're supposed to put the dice in. And then there's the other piece of info you have that have the numbers, right? I thought, hey, I gotta combine these two pieces of evidence and put the correct number and colored of dice in the spot to get the escape password, right? So I could leave, and I couldn't figure out what it was. And it took me literally for fucking ever to the point where I was just moving dice around randomly on that grid. I'm not lying to you. I was just putting them in random positions to find something. And eventually I found the correlation because what I ended up getting was I got the escape password again. And I said, wait a minute. This isn't how I did this last time. What's different here? And the reason was because I didn't put the colors in the color spot. I just put the numbers in the number spot, and that gives you the escape password. And so as the maddest human on the face of the fucking planet, I angrily rolled those dice into their correct color spots to get the safe password for the file. I'm still upset. I was too smart for the game, and it was mad about it. But anyway, I need to cool off. And we need to read these, all right? We got to figure these out. There's probably some good stuff in here. We're learning about Sigma's cat problem. That's important. Secondary chromatic door is interesting. EU, the European Union. Is that what EU stands for? I don't know. I don't fucking know. I'm not European, if that wasn't obvious by my accent. Let's give a look into these. Oh, excuse me. There are a total of 7 varieties of chromatic doors in the Nonary game facility, one for each of the following colors: cyan, magenta, yellow, red, green, blue, and white. Ooh, white, interesting. We haven't done a white door yet, but I think that's the next one we're getting. The primary chromatic doors will open at a specified time. Participants can see how much time is left until the primary doors open by pressing the buttons on both sides of their bracelets. Oh, I'm so sorry. I had a little hiccup burp thing coming up there. This is all stuff we already knew. I don't This is literally all stuff we already knew. Okay, this is secondary ones, right? Secondary chromatic door. Several conditions must be met by the group that enters the primary door in order for the secondary door to open. There must be 2 pair bracelets and one solo bracelet. The colors of all 3 bracelets must together form either the color of the door that they are trying to enter or its complementary color. That's kind of hard to remember, so let's look at it like this instead. And here's the color breakdowns. This is all stuff we already know. EU stands for erotic units. EU is a system developed to measure a combination of physical, emotional, and situational attractiveness. It ranges from 0 to 20, where 20 might be Marilyn Monroe, and 0 might be Gilbert Gottfried. Gee, what did Gilbert Gottfried do, right? For the curious, Danny Trejo rates 16 EU. Just being quote-unquote sexy does not guarantee a high EU rating. Bro, what the... Who made this game? And I know Spike Chunsoft made. I want to know the individual's name who wrote this and decided who these people are gonna, because this is, Did they use the same actors, or did they use like Japanese actors in the original version of this game? Because I assume this was ported, right, to English or translated. Localized, that's the word I'm looking for. Not to be confused with competing systems of hotness or sexability, the EU system weighs a number of factors, such as practicality, sustainability, emotional investment, and the bias of the observer. Women with a high EU rating have usually mastered the art of the tease. What the fuck did I just read? These are all, no way these are all gonna be relevant. When the fuck are we gonna start talking about erotic units, right? Who's gonna be the weirdo that brings it up? Alice, I bet. Now I'm real scared to look at this next one. I don't wanna read the file called Grandpa's Videos. A collection of films that Tenmyoji has gathered. Their content isn't really explicit per se, but they still aren't really appropriate for someone Quark's age. It should be noted that the term does not imply the videos contain grandpas or grandpa-like actors. Okay, they're not explicit, but not good for, like, what are the, I don't wanna know. I'd rather live in ignorance. Sigma's cat problem, part 1. Sigma has a strange verbal and possibly psychological tic which causes him to make cat puns whenever he talks about cats. The cause of this behavior seems to be an experiment he had, not an experiment, Jesus. An experience he had as a child. When Sigma was in preschool, there was a deserted house near his school that everyone called the Cat Mansion. He'd always loved cats, so every day he would visit the Cat Mansion and give the cats that lived there some of his lunch. One day, he realized that he could understand what the cats were saying to one another. Okay. A magical black cat appeared and told him that it had given him this gift, but in exchange for giving food to its fellows. But the magical cat said, to be continued on part 2, you can never tell anyone about your gift. The magical black cat warned, if you do, you'll be cursed. But young Sigma was so happy about his newfound ability that he slipped and told a girl about it. So the black cat cursed him. His curse was to speak only in cat puns for the rest of his life. Fortunately for him, a magical white cat came along soon afterward, felt the curse was a little too harsh and lessened it, said he would only talk in cat puns whenever he talked about cats, and they lived happily ever after. What the fuck is this? What did I just read, dude? This is nonsense. Hello? Hey, let's talk about phones, a device that converts sound into electrical signals and transmits them over a wire so they can be decoded and played back on the other end. It's useful for speaking to people who are far away. The invention of the telephone is generally credited to Alexander Graham Bell in 1876, but there's dispute in some circles as to whether or not this is the truth. In the game, there's a phone in one of the cabins. It can't call outside the facility, of course, but what if you try something like 5309 or 6969? Other numbers might do other things, so give it a try. What the fuck hold on. Hold on, what do you mean I can try these other numbers? Oh, I gotta know. Oh, we're going back. Don't you fret. Fret not. We're gonna read these other ones, but then we're gonna go back. Prisoner's Dilemma. Apple and Banana committed a series of crimes. Okay, look, is this just the explanation of Prisoner's Dilemma? I'm just gonna skim it real quick. You both read it, blah, blah, blah. Yeah, okay, this is literally just the same explanation. Antimatter bomb, I think we've already got this as well. Yeah, annihilation, okay, yeah, that's all the same stuff. Detonator. This is a device that will detonate an antimatter bomb. Technically, it's called a remote triggering detonation signal device, but that takes a really long time to type out, so we'll just use detonator. This particular device has 2 modes of operation, immediate and delay. Pressing the switch when you're less than a meter away from the bomb will trigger the immediate. When you're less than a meter away, we'll trigger it immediately. It will trigger the immediate mode and the bomb will detonate immediately. If you're more than a meter away from the bomb, however, pressing the switch will activate the delay mode and the bomb will explode 30 minutes later. Why would it explode immediately when you're right next to it? Should it be the other way around? It should delay if you're next to it so you have time to get the fuck away? Kind of wild. Cybernetic arm? Yo, Snake? Is he got cybernetic arms now? That's awesome. A device originally created to weaponize genetically engineered psychic bears. Just kidding, it's actually an arm augmented for online sex chat. Not really. In truth, it's the arm from a mysterious libido-powered robot. I'm just messing with you. A cybernetic arm is actually a mechanical limb that you can control with your mind. Really, it has titanium alloy for bones, and those are covered with ABT, or artificial biological tissue. The ABT even has artificial nerves, so you can feel pain through it just like a real arm. It has veins that connect to the rest of your body, so if you inject medicine into a cybernetic arm, it will flow to the rest of your body. Bro, what if K is Snake? What if K is Snake and he's in the suit because he doesn't have his arm, but he's got this cybernetic arm that way he can't cheese the system anymore. He'll still get, you know, needled. You can't fool him anymore with these cybernetic arms. This is actually something kind of cool. I have a good friend of mine who's working on technology like this. Not this advanced, mind you, right? Like, it's very, you know, I mean, I wouldn't say rudimentary. It's actually pretty crazy, right? But he actually is working on. I think he's got government grants with his team to like develop essentially cybernetic appendages that you can control with your mind. I think technically he's working on operating machinery with your mind, right? And then like the idea is that it will then extrapolate to prosthetics is like with the goal. But right now they're working on like how you can like maneuver stuff with just your mind. It's really cool stuff. He is significantly smarter than me, if that wasn't apparent. Dude's out there figuring out ways that you can control robots with your brain, and I'm sitting here reading about how cybernetic arms were actually arms augmented for online sex chat. So, you know, different paths and lives and whatnot. Luna's necklace. The necklace Luna is never seen without has a cage containing a bluebird hanging from it. If you twist the key on the bottom, it plays music. Someone special gave it to her as a gift, and she says it reminds her of the following lessons. Search for happiness wherever you can, because the search itself is what will make you happy. Interesting. Huh. Who gave that to her, I wonder? The 3 Laws of Robotics. The 3 Laws of Robotics were created by science fiction author Isaac Asimov and play a large part in his robot series. They are as follows. 1. A robot may not injure a human being or, through inaction, allow a human being to come to harm. Bro, we're gonna see a robot, like some robots at some point. Look at this backdrop. I see that safe there. You can't fool me, this fucking Terminator hanging out here. 2. A robot must obey the orders given to it by human beings, except where such orders would conflict with the first law. 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Later on, Asimov also developed another preceding rule known as the 0th Law, which appears in his story, Robots and Empire. The 0th Law of Robotics. 0. A robot may not harm humanity or, by inaction, allow humanity to come to harm. Clearly, the 0th Law has priority over the first 3, so the first law would have the unwritten addendum except where this would conflict with the 0th Law. Whether or not 016... What? Whether or not 016 was aware of this law is unclear, but in any event, 016 did act in accordance with it. I'm sorry, what? Who? Who? 016? Can we talk about this? Is K actually just a robot? What if he was just like literally a robot though? That'd be pretty lit. Who the fuck is 016? Maybe we'll learn later. Who could say? I do believe, yeah, I have it written here. So the 4th page here, these were from the crew cabin. My brain just blanked there for a moment. So I gotta try these numbers on the phone. Ooh, I'm excited. And then these were from the archives. So maybe we'll learn about this robot here soon. I don't know. Like, hear me out though. Hear me out. What if I like, what if we went, hear me out. What if we went to the, what if we just kind of like did like a little jump, right? And then we like went to the phone and saw like what those numbers did. That'd be pretty cool, yeah. Yeah, that'd be pretty cool. I want to know. All right, I gotta know. I'm just gonna try the 2. I'm not gonna try a bunch of random numbers, right? And try and find other goofy stuff. But I am curious. So what were they again? They were, I like the music in here too. 5309 and 6969. So let's try 5309. 5309. Hello, can I help you? Hey, I got your number on the wall. Huh? She hung up. Yikes. Where should I call next? Give me like a pizza delivery service. That'd be sick. Hi, this is Papa John's. Ready for the time of your life, sweetheart? Only $24.95 a minute. That's a little too rich for my blood. Thanks. Cool. I'm glad that I jumped onto the flowchart for this. This was well worth my time. I'm glad we did that. What does he mean I got your number from the wall? Also, like, is that actually on the wall somewhere? Oh, is that the poster maybe? 5309? That's funny if so. I like it. I got your number off the wall. Anyway, back to stuff that actually matters.
Is this another warehouse? It looks like it.
Just like the one on floor A.
There's graffiti on the wall here too. It's something different though.
Memento mori if the 9th lion ate the sun.
Did they make a mistake? That isn't how you spell it. They added that E to 9th, but why?
Yeah,
what does it mean?
That is weird. Well, I think memento mori is Latin for something like remember death or don't forget your mortality. That other part, I mean, I assume it's just what it says on the tin, or it's probably an anagram like to go comedy, you know.
A
like,
conditional relating to whether or not a lion has eaten the sun?
Yeah. Yeah.
But what on earth does that mean? It just seems like gibberish.
Agreed. Whatever it means is beyond me.
Look at that door over there. Doesn't it look just like the one on the other floor? Yeah, but there isn't anything written on this one.
Yeah, there's a big 9 on the other door. I guess that means this door isn't important.
I don't see anything that looks like it might open it either.
Again, we try and force it open. Yep. Nothing. Not opening.
Of course it isn't. I mean, look at this thing. It's solid steel.
Well, how do you open it then?
From the other side, maybe?
The other side?
Hey, what's the deal with those doors over there? The ones that are glowing white. Do you think they could be chromatic doors? There are 3 of them.
Yeah, I think you're right. See, they've got those little boxes. These must be the next set of chromatic doors we're supposed to go through.
But they're all the same color. Well, for all the other doors, we had to add colors together to make another color. In this case, we probably just have to make white instead.
Suddenly, the voice of the announcer echoed through the warehouse. Theo!
An ambidex gate has been opened.
Theo, come on, guy.
45 minutes remain until ambidex game polling closes.
What? How the hell did that happen?
Someone on one of the other teams must have opened one. All they'd need is one of the moon keys.
Why would they do that without waiting for the rest of us?
We can ask them when we get there. Come on.
Yeah, we still don't really know why Dio did what he did. I assume it's because he wanted to try and, you know, get like a free sneaky betray out there, but it still just seems like such a stupid decision. Like, if you're not going to immediately, the only person who would be able to get away with that is Kay, because then he'd have 9 points and he could just peace out, homie, right? Like, I still stand by my initial assessment. You don't betray unless you're literally about to leave if you do it, right? Like, if you have 6 BP, you can get away with betrayal. Otherwise, it's the dumbest decision you could make in your entire fucking life. But what do I know? What do I know? I'm clearly not smart enough to get through these maze of puzzles. God, I'm still mad about the dice one, dude. The phone one, I kind of had to brute force, right? I just took the numbers and started plugging them in places. I tried the other lockers, I tried all kinds of shit. The dice one, oh my God, it's so dumb. We leapt out of the magenta door and into the warehouse. There stood Tenmyoji, Dio, and Alice. Hey, What the hell is this? Why'd you open one of the A-B rooms before the rest of us got back?
Alice and I haven't done anything.
Dio apparently felt he didn't need to wait.
You got a problem?
Yes, I do have a problem.
Why? I don't remember saying anything about waiting until everyone got back to open the A-B rooms.
Are you kidding me? We didn't talk about it because we thought it was common sense.
Sigma's right. We were able to get back quickly, but the others could still be stuck somewhere.
I just noticed Dio has little braids on the side that kind of go into its jacket. That must be uncomfortable. No sooner were the words out of her mouth.
Oh, thank goodness. You're all here.
Did something happen?
Yes, it's Quark, you see.
He's, yeah.
What happened to Quark?
He collapsed. It happened so suddenly. We were just searching our room.
Look, like, saying
What?
we've, oh, this is new.
Please, you must hurry to the infirmary. This condition could change at any moment.
Is
You
it
should
though?
go.
Oh no.
This is all the same, I thought, right? Tenmyoji shoved Kei aside and leapt through the yellow door. The rest of us exchanged a few startled looks, then ran off after him. Is that new? I don't think it is, but I don't know.
Quark.
No, I'm pretty sure we've seen all this, my guy. Yeah. All right, what's gonna happen now? Alice goes crazy too. Radical 6 in the archives? Ah, that was just piles and piles of books and papers. Nothing even remotely like medicine there.
What about you, Kay? Was there any medicine in your room?
I'm terribly sorry. There was nothing of the sort in the garden. Plenty of vegetation, but unfortunately, no medicine.
Oh God. Then he's going to... Oh God, no.
Look, just to be sure, where did the three of you go?
The pantry. There was tons of food everywhere, but Excelivir?
The pantry?
Nothing.
Tenmyoji slumped to the ground. For a moment, there was silence.
Quark?
Oh, yeah, here we go. Kill me! I gotta get me out of here, dude. This damn suicide virus, man. Just blast him right in the shin with some Soporil. Kids love it. All the cool kids are doing it, man. Go to the lounge. No one here, huh? Damn. Where did she go? No point in complaining. I just needed to look somewhere else. I turned and headed toward the exit. Then we go to the garden. We're gonna see the bomb. Ooh, are we going to the garden? Is that where we're going? I don't know, I'm not allowed to hit menu. I get a little burp. I assume we're gonna go to the garden. We're gonna see the antimatter bomb. Fi's gonna be like, Alice passed out and dropped the scalpel, I guess. I'm not suspicious. Oh. Yeah, that's right. I'm still onto you, you little brat. Don't think I forgot. Little do you know, I full on hold grudges indefinitely. I'll be talking about this on my deathbed in real life. Fear not. I will never let this go. Oh no, we're going to the pantry. Oh, never mind. We're gonna find some Soporil, dude. Extra Soporil, we'll cure both of them, right? Right? Oh, I didn't mean to hit menu there. No, please. So this is the pantry, huh? Alice, Tenmyoji, and Dio search this room. What the fuck is that thing? Oh God, I hate the look of this room, dude. Jesus. Damn. Nothing here either. We need to find her quick or she's gonna do something bad. If she loses it like Quark did and no one's around to stop her. I'll kill you if I have to so I can kill me. Shit, I need to hurry. Now we go to the garden? I decided to try the garden. Yeah, okay. Look, been there. Ooh, No, this is different. I decided to try the garden where Fi, Quark, and Kay had gone after passing through their door. Never mind, it won't let me skip. So I suppose it is indeed new information. Maybe because the map path is different? I don't know, man. I don't know. I imagine it's gonna be the same stuff once we get there, though. Oh, thank you. I needed to see the opening of the blue door. You couldn't have just kept going on the map. That'd be weird. That'd be very strange. B garden. What about C garden? D garden? D's? Never mind. You all get it. You all get it. First thing yeah, okay. No, this is all new. It's not letting me skip. First thing I noticed when I stepped inside was the smell. Plant life was everywhere, and the air was filled with the fresh scent of it growing, underlaid with the sweet, dry tones of dead leaves underfoot. While the air outside had been dry and harsh, in here it was warm and wet, like a forest after a spring rain. It's like Kay said, plants and stuff everywhere. Oh, whoa, this is a new, okay, they're not in here. Damn, she's not here either. This is bad. We'd been searching for Alice for a while and I'd found nothing. I hoped that nothing had happened to her, but I mean, if something did, it's out of my control. I searched every corner of floor B. She was nowhere to be seen. Bro, how'd she just Houdini out of here? Hello? This is pointless. I should just get back to floor A. Maybe someone else has found her. I'm gonna come back to floor A and like everyone's gonna be fucking dead or something. Alice killed everyone. Bad end. You chose this route. Where are we going? Back to the warehouse? No, the infirmary, I assume. No, this is the crew quarters. Why are we going here? What's going on here? Are we going to plant the bomb? Bomb has been planted. Antimatter bomb has been planted. Doesn't look like anybody's here. I should have a look in the rooms. Ooh, we're really going in depth on this. Oh my God. Okay then. Alice! The first thing I saw when I stepped through the door was the blossom of red on her chest. It was almost like getting punched. I stopped short, my body refusing to move. Oh, why did this happen? I forced one shaking foot forward, then the next. My legs began to wobble, and I put a hand against the wall to steady myself as my heart thundered in my chest. Calm down. Calm down. This looks pretty bad, but you don't actually know anything yet. You know she's dead. Her bracelet's on the ground there, dumbass. Come on. Yeah, that's right. Maybe it's not too late. Maybe we can still save her. Then at last, I pressed my fingers to her neck, and those hopes were dashed. No pulse. Clearly, she wasn't breathing either. Her pupils had dilated hideously, making her face seem somehow inhuman. No. Embedded in her chest was a scalpel. I was no doctor, but judging by the angle, it looked like it had pierced her heart. Had someone stabbed her? No. What if she...
We're all going to die.
I'd rather die here!
No. No! Yo, free bracelet? Just saying? Something in my brain snapped. Yeah! The scream clawed its way out of my body, taking my mind with it. The last thing I felt was my body slumping to the floor as the world went dark. When I came to, I was floating in a field of nothingness. Game over! Wow, just straight up, huh? Damn, dude. Okay. Well, give me a little save action, I guess. We're getting a lot of bad ends, brother. What do you mean game over? There's a whole damn path down there. Hold on. What the fuck do you mean game over? Where did Alice go? Lock number 6. How do we stop Phi? Lock number 8. Fucking there isn't enough antiviral medication. Lock number 4. God, dude. This is insanity. So I'm wondering, maybe the open books mean I could, in theory, pass through? Because, like, now, in theory, I should know that Alice went to the crew quarters, right? So if I just did this path again, I'd be like, yo, she went to the crew quarters. That's where I found her body, right? But I don't entirely know if that's how that works. And I don't feel like I know how to stop Phi either. Maybe I need to do... Because another thing I noticed when I went back, right, is if, say, we go to this escape room, the control room. I got archives 10 out of 10 here, right? No, I've got 12 out of 12 on here now. I was at, like, 4 out of 12 before, but I guess getting the file also did that. Yeah, same with this one, 10 out of 10. And this one, 11 out of 11. Okay. Huh. I don't know. Well, I guess I don't know. Maybe it'll reveal itself in another path, but I imagine that, like, where did Alice go? That should be something we can find out in this branch, right? Like, surely after we branch off here, I still stand by that she would have gone to... Well, no, we know she goes to the garden in this branch. Wait a minute. Yeah, because Phi finds her in the garden, right? Right? I don't know. I don't know how exactly to go through with that. Kind of want to try it. But at the same time, I kind of want to start on, like, another branch, you know? But, like, I feel like I should know this. What if I just go here again? What happens? So this takes me back to the lounge. We're gonna be like, she's not here. No one here, huh? Let me just do some skippage. Oh, okay, no. So I'm guessing I do have the correct information then. So if it's the green book, that means we've already unlocked it. And suddenly the world shifted. Oh, we knew yeah. Just an instant, I was somewhere else entirely. My mind reeled, and then just as I'd begun to adjust, it was gone. As if nothing had happened. What was that? It was the same sensation I'd felt when I'd saw the vision of the bombs exploding. Had it been a premonition? This is bad. I need to find Alice now. But where could she be? Damn it, Alice, where are you? Oh, I don't know. Hey, hear me out. Let's check the crew quarters. What about the crew quarters? Yeah. That has to be it. Oh, I got an achievement. No lying down on the job. I set off at a dead run. So I mean, I take a quick sip. That does mean apparently I know how to stop Phi from jumping over me. I don't know that. I missed that on how to stop her from doing that. I'm not sure what the answer to that is, but the game seems to think I know it, so we'll maybe take a look at that after this. Ooh, we are vibing right now. The moment I entered the crew hallway, I made straight for the door to the number 2 room. Dear Lord. Alice should be in here. Swallowed and threw open the door. Hey, Alice? So, you were here. As I spoke, her eyes turned towards mine, but I didn't get the feeling that they were looking at me. Her skin was pale and sickly, and one of her hands held the scalpel like I'd caught her in the middle of something.
What are you doing here?
It's okay. I'm just here to help you.
Help me? What do you mean?
Just let go of that scalpel.
No. I need it to get this bracelet off.
Huh?
Remember what Zero Jr. told us? The bracelet comes off when your heart stops. So I just have to...
Whoa! Stop! Before I even finished the word, I was running. I grabbed both her arms and wrenched them back, pulling the blade away from her chest. Whoa, full animation,
No!
yo!
Let me go! I have to do this! I can't take it anymore. This whole thing is like a nightmare I can't wake up from. The only way I'm going to get out of here is to die!
Knock it off! With a grunt, I tore the scalpel from her hands. It was a second before I felt a burning pain in my left hand, and apparently cut myself getting the damn thing away from her. Very quickly, it progressed from a dull throbbing to a hot line of pain across my palm. Now you're infected, Sigma. The Radical 6 has entered your bloodstream. Clenched my teeth and squeezed my hand tight. I was so focused on my pain that I barely heard Alice collapse. Bro, it's just like a cut on your hand. Calm down. She didn't respond when I shook her. Hey, are you all right? Alice, say something. There was a moment of terror before I realized she was still breathing. I didn't know why, but it seemed she'd only passed out. Shit. What am I supposed to do now? Oh, man. Maybe the infirmary? It's got all those medical things. Buoyed by adrenaline, I hefted Alice's body and took off toward the infirmary. Yo, let's go! We did it!
All right, please pay attention, everyone. You need to hear this. The Atom has finished scanning Alice.
What did it say?
Her results are identical to Quark's. She has also been infected with Radical 6.
What? No way. That's crazy. I had called everyone else back after I'd brought Alice to the infirmary. 7 set of eyes widened as Luna spoke.
Oh no.
No! What's going to happen to her?
Well, like I said before, there's only one way to cure Radical 6. It's a special antiviral treatment. Whether or not there's any around here, though.
I think we've already... Yeah. We've already done all this in the
Everything's
exact...
coming up Sigma, huh?
Ooh, what? Hold on, what just happened before he says that? I gave her some... Yeah, okay, I don't want her to be by herself, and then there was silence, okay.
What a lucky, lucky man you are.
Huh?
You two are gonna be playing against Clover. If she doesn't vote, then she'll default to ally. That means if she stays here, the two of you are gonna be sitting pretty. Especially you, Sigma. After all, you've got 6 BP right now.
Are you saying I'm gonna choose betray?
If you do, you'll get what you need to escape.
Yeah, that's true, and then they'll probably beat the shit out of me like in the other path, but I mean, I'm gonna see it anyway. You bastard. There's no way I'd do that.
Is that so?
Yes, it is so. For one, I'm not the only one making this decision. Luna's my partner, and she'll be in the AB room with me. You really think she'd just stand by and let me do something like that? Back me up here, Luna.
Well, actually, I was planning to let you make the decision.
Bruh.
See? Told you. You can lie to us if you want, but you can't lie to yourself.
I'm sorry, that's funny to me. This is a line I say all the time. I say all the time, you can lie to me, but you can't lie to yourself. And I've never considered it a reference. It's just some dumb bullshit I've said. No, Dio said it first. Fuck. But I was talking about his little braids earlier. See that? Like in this coat there? Anyway, sorry, that caught me off guard. It snapped me back to reality. Oh, that's funny. Shut up.
If I might make a
What?
suggestion, what if Sigma and Luna both remained here?
Then we die.
Should all 3 of you abstain, then you would all be guaranteed to ally, correct?
No, doesn't work like that.
Why not?
Here, take a look at this. I pulled the scrap of paper we'd found out of my pocket.
Huh? What's this?
We found it when we went to the archives.
There wasn't anything like this in the pantry.
Nothing in the garden either.
Guess they only put one in the archives. Whatever. I'll just read it for you. Here are some more AB game rules for you. Not voting is not an option. If both parties refuse to vote, then everybody gets penalized. In other words, one person out of every color group of 3 has to vote. Get it? The whole team can't abstain.
That means either Dio or Tenmyoji's going to have to vote then. And they're playing against Alice. Oh. I guess playing against is a little generous.
Wow, a little cold. So Alice is guaranteed to vote ally, which means that if Dio picks betray...
Knock it off. You trying to get back at me for what I said earlier? No way am I gonna choose betray. You do know her BP's at 1, right? What do you think would happen to her if I did that?
Anyone whose BP drops to 0 gets penalized, just like when you break the rules.
I wouldn't put it past you.
What?
Cool it, boys. Don't worry. I'm gonna be in that room, too. I'd planned to stay here with Quark, just to make sure he was safe. But it doesn't look like I'm gonna have that luxury. I can't trust Dio to make a decision for all 3 of us.
Yo, dude, Tenmyoji is actually like Giga Brain here. He knows he's made the correct decision, in my opinion, literally every single time. And even then, when Clover and Kay betrayed him in the first round, he was not a little bitch like me and manned up and was like, well, it is what it is. You just don't trust me. Like,
That means we're gonna be sharing a room, bucko.
oh, hitting him with the bucko.
Got my eye on you. Happy now, Sigma?
Yeah, thanks. It's a relief.
Exactly.
Oh man, everybody's against me. Whatever shall I do?
Can't be too careful. I wouldn't want to see Alice killed by an unfortunate accident.
What do you mean, accident?
Oh, Tenmyoji, before we went into the CDs, you told Alice there was something you wanted to tell her. What was it?
Huh? Oh, that, well, I mean, look, it wasn't important. Just forget about it.
I don't know about that one, Chief.
5 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Time's running out, people. Clover and I will stay here and keep an eye on Alice and Quark. Everyone else needs to go.
What?
You're staying too?
Yeah. Something does happen. Clover might need a hand.
Whoa, what? Aren't you a solo? You're playing against Kay and Quark, but with Quark out, that means Kay would get to decide this whole round.
Are you saying that you trust me?
Yes.
Even though I have 6 BP?
Yes.
Whoa, 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 are you nuts? What happens when he gets 9 BP?
I'm not worried. Kay won't betray me.
How can you know that?
Yeah, also, how are you like Kay would never betray me, but Sigma will? Before I did. If you, Fido, I'm pointing fingers, I'm victim blaming. If you had never betrayed me in that first round, I never would have betrayed you. Until I got the full ending and then I wanted to see every single round anyway. Fuck, they got me, god damn it. Fuck me, dude, I'm a piece of garbage.
I just know, I guess.
You just know? What the fuck is wrong with you?
Had something happened between Phi and Kay while they were out exploring? Yeah, she probably looked at the morphogenetic fields and was like, wow, Kay isn't gonna betray me in the upcoming one, so it's gonna be fine.
I understand. I can hardly betray trust like that, can I? I will vote for our team.
What a bro.
Good. We're counting on you.
I've had enough of this bullshit.
What are you gonna do about it, Dio? Cry more, little bitch.
4 minutes remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
Your tears empower me.
Come on. We need to hurry.
All right, you kids. Take care of those 2, okay?
Of course.
We promise.
With that, we were off. Near home, through the door, bring me back to the map. I gave one last quick nod to Fi and Clover before heading back to the warehouse at a dead run. It's literally like 2 rooms over. Come on, guys. Like, stop being so dramatic. I sprinted as quick as I could for 18 steps, and then we were in the warehouse. Like, everybody ready? I'm gonna open my AB gate. Though I guess that doesn't really matter. Dio already opened one earlier.
Then only you and I remain.
Right.
Okay, let's go. Beep, beep. Very nice little sounds, I like it. 2 more AB gates slid open. We all shared one last look at each other before ducking into our respective rooms. Start. I mean, you all know, I'm gonna pick Ally first, and then when we hit the end of that, then I'll pick Betray, and we'll see what happens. But for now,
remain until Ambidex game polling closes.
I am curious real quick. Yeah, okay, like, let's be real. We all know what's gonna happen here. Hey, you know what this is? This is you pick Betray, and this is you die, right? Like, and this is, hey, you pick Ally, and you get to continue playing the game for a bit. You see what I mean? Like...
What are you going to do? I mean, how are you going to vote?
No question. Clover isn't voting, then she's defaulting to Ally. Betraying someone who isn't even playing hardly seems fair.
Of course, I think so too. I'm just glad to hear you say it.
Luna's face broke into a warm, happy smile. Not to be sappy, but it was like a ray of sunshine on a cloudy day. I grinned back at her before I knew what I was doing. For a minute, the Nonary game didn't seem so scary. Then she spoke.
Sigma, what's wrong with your hand?
Oh yeah, my cut. Huh?
There's something white on it.
What? There's... what? Oh no. Oh no, Sigma, what happened, dude? Oh my god. You can't do me dirty like this, man. This fucked up. Okay, alright. I'm sorry, I didn't expect this. Fucking image. Okay, alright. Now I understand the cybernetic arm. Sigma has a cybernetic arm. Interesting. Why? How? Dude, and it's his left arm. I'm Snake. Wait, I'm not blind though. Fuck, I'm not Snake. God damn it. Snake was cool as hell, man. God. I mean, that's clearly his blood, right? This is some Danganronpa blood. Instead of purple, it's white because it's cyber blood. What the hell is this? For the first time since I'd found Alice in the crew quarters, I had looked down at my hand. Across the palm was some sort of strange white liquid. For a moment, I thought I'd somehow touched some white paint or something similar. But the truth was far stranger. The liquid was coming from my hand. It was coming from the cut I'd given myself when I grabbed the scalpel away from Alice. But why? Where was the blood? I felt a very odd sort of fear begin to wrap its hand around my throat. Quickly, I held my palm against my chest. I shouldn't have let Luna see that.
Are you all right?
Yeah, it's nothing. I went to the pantry while I was looking for Alice. There was some milk and I spilled it. It sounded even stupider as I said it.
Really?
Yeah.
But
Just shut up! It's fine, all right? I'm fine. Leave me alone. Regretted the words the moment they were out of my mouth, but something was wrong. Very wrong. My head was spinning.
Sigma.
Oh, man. I'm so sorry. Just don't worry about it, okay?
30 seconds remain until polling closes.
There was no time left. I had to vote. I turned and faced the machine. I took a few deep breaths, but the chaos in my mind refused to calm itself. Calm down. Just calm down. You need to think about the AB game right now. Just forget about your hand. Bro, it's just happened. Who was I kidding? There was no way I could forget about something like that.
10 seconds remain until Ambidex game polling closes. 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2.
You're really gonna make me do the
1.
countdown every time, huh? Ally. Clover's alright. Little weird at times, but I'm not gonna betray her.
Round 2
Also, because it's gonna end the game.
Ambidex game has been completed. Results will be displayed in the warehouse.
So who's gonna be the fucker that betrays? There's no way we get a full ally. I bet fucking Dio like stabbed Tenmyoji in the AB room and picked betray. I bet that's where we're going. That's what I feel like it's gonna happen.
Your participation. Ambidex gates now opening.
Like, there's no way we get a goody two-shoes all ally round. I don't believe it. Luna and I stepped out of the AB room. I could see the others filing out of their rooms as we did.
So you chose ally after all.
Yeah. To be honest, the AB game was the last thing on my mind. As chaotic as my thoughts were, they all centered on one thing. Mysterious white liquid.
Do you want to go see the results?
Sure. Luna nodded and walked off toward the projection, but I couldn't move. I glanced around to make sure no one was watching and opened my hand. The liquid didn't seem to have clotted or run out, since it was still oozing thickly out of the slit in my hand. What in the hell is this? Couldn't be blood, could it? No, that was impossible. No matter how many white blood cells clumped together, you'd never get anything that looked like that. I'd never seen my blood do this before. In 22 years of life, I'd seen my body bleed many times. Scraped knees as a kid, accidental nicks with a knife as an adult. But every single time, I'd bled red, like any other human being. So why was it that this time, it was white? What the hell is happening to me? That is actually terrifying. I want to just go ahead and step back and say, if I was in this position, I would truly be mortified. And that's obviously, I know about the cybernetic arm file, so I can assume that Sigma has a cybernetic arm, right? And even still, if I knew that and I knew about the cybernetic arm, that would also terrify me, because what the fuck happened to my real arm? Why do I have a cybernetic arm now, right? Like, imagine not remembering losing a limb. That's crazy to me. Like, that is insanity, but not even knowing that much, just being completely in the dark about this, that would freak me the fuck out, dude. Like, I can wake up some morning and I'll have a weird pain in like my back and I'll be like, oh, that's me getting old, I guess, time to die. Like, that's just how it is, right? But this is way more horrifying.
Hey, Sigma, what are you doing? Get the hell over here. They're gonna show the results.
Yeah, right. On my way. Did my best to compose myself and headed over to join the others. Bing, bing.
Results from round 2 of the Ambidex game will now be displayed. Please direct your attention to the results screen.
Oh, give me the cut-ins. Yeah. Okay. Thank God. Kay's a homie. Yo, everyone went ally. Imagine if it was like Clover, betray. That would actually be hilarious. That would be so fucking funny. Wow, so currently literally everyone can escape except Tenmyoji and Alice. That sucks. If we all ally next round, everyone can get out except them. Sucks for them, dude.
Points have been assigned or subtracted accordingly. Please check your bracelet to see your updated bracelet points.
This is incredible. Look, everyone voted ally. You did just like you promised, Kay.
How could I choose betray after what Phi said to me?
Yo, Kay is also kind of a homie. I wanna hang out with Kay at some point.
Tenmyoji and Dio voted ally too.
Yeah, only because Tenmyoji probably put Dio in a fucking headlock. Was giving him a noogie the whole time. Like, you pick fucking betray, you little nerd. I'm gonna give you a swirly.
Of course. If we hadn't, Alice would have died.
Yeah, well, that's about it, I guess.
We should thank the both of you as well. I'm happy to see you also chose ally.
Oh, I didn't have anything to do with it. That was all Sigma.
Then thank you very much, Sigma. Sigma? Sigma, are you all right?
Come on, what's wrong? Just say something.
Huh? Oh, yeah. It looks like we all allied. That's great.
Sigma, what the hell's wrong with you?
Yeah, you've been acting a little out of it ever since we came out of the AB rooms. What happened? You make it past at Luna and get shot down?
Not unreasonable based on Sigma's behavior. A very reasonable deduction from Dio here. No, nothing like that.
Hey man, it was a joke. You remember what that is? A joke? You're in pretty bad shape, huh?
Before Dio could continue, the heavy metal rumble of doors shutting echoed through the warehouse. How come all the doors are open? Wait a minute. We only opened 3 of them, or 4 of them, whatever.
The Ambidex gates have closed. Round 3 of the Ambidex game will be the Star Round.
Ooh.
Star keys are required to open the gates. There is no set limit on usage of the star keys.
No limit. Interesting. So if we only found 1 star key, we could just open all the gates. Just boop, 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 boop.
The Ambidex gates can be opened as many times as the players wish to open them.
Huh, weird.
We can open the gates as many times as we want to? Then that means...
We can play the AB game as many times as we like, right?
Hey, Zero Jr. said something about this, didn't he?
As soon as the gates close, your colors get all shuffled up automatically. The pair and solo assignments hop around a bit too.
Yeah, right. Sorry to be a pain, but could you all show me your bracelets? I want to see what all your colors and assignments are.
Everyone nodded and held their arms out toward him. I stared at them, terrified to follow suit, but certain that refusing would only draw more suspicion. So I held my arm out, hand tightened into a white-knuckled fist to hide the cut. When their eyes landed on my hand, my heart skipped a beat.
Huh. So Dio and Kay are a yellow pair. Luna and I are both pairs, but our colors are different.
Right. You're a cyan, and I'm magenta.
That makes Sigma the only solo, huh? A red solo.
Yo, I'm a red solo cup.
So what are the 4 we left in the infirmary?
Luna and I are pairs, so 2 of them are our partners.
That means the other 2 are solos. Although, I guess we don't know what colors they are.
They're probably green and blue.
Why's that?
Didn't you see them? There are a bunch of white doors in the Floor B warehouse. They have to be the next set of chromatic doors.
Ah, yes. Fi and I saw them as well. On our way back from the garden with the unconscious Quark. And there they were.
Oh, they're taking the long way around. They're schmoovin', dude.
Each one had a box just like the doors on floor A. Given that, I don't see how there can be any question. Those white doors are our next set of chromatic doors.
I think that our bracelet combinations will have to add up to white in order to open the secondary doors. The pairs are cyan, magenta, and yellow. You see?
Yeah. If we need to make white, then the other 3 colors would have to be red, green, and blue.
Right.
Good. Now that we've got that figured out, I'm heading back to the infirmary for a bit. I want to check up on Quark and Alice.
I shall accompany you then.
Might as well go with you, I guess. No real reason to hang out here.
Well, what will you two do?
I need to talk to Sigma about something.
About what?
Something?
Her usual pleasant expression had been replaced with something much more sullen. She might have noticed that there was something wrong with me. That was what she wanted to talk about. I was sure of it. Okay, fine. I managed to make my voice sound almost relaxed.
Whoa, hold on. A private talk? What are you guys plotting?
We're not plotting anything. I promise, it's nothing.
Fine, whatever. See if I care.
Dio tossed his head with a mixture of arrogance and feigned disinterest and marched out the yellow door. Tenmyoji and Kei quickly followed. In only moments, all 3 had disappeared. So, what was it that you wanted to talk about? I was almost certain I knew, but there was always hope. I did my best to act as if I was genuinely confused.
Oh, I don't really like this room. Could we go somewhere else?
What? What's happening here? Okay?
Good. I found somewhere nice when I was looking for Alice earlier.
As strange as her request was, I had no reason to object. I kept my mouth shut and followed Luna as she headed off. Bro, I'm about to get killed. I'm about to get murdered and have, like, my liver stolen or something. I'm just saying. I would never trust this. I'm such a suspicious person. Oh my god. The garden.
You know this place?
Yes. Well, sort of. I came here once when I was looking for Alice.
Oh, I see.
So, what brings you here?
Isn't this nice? This is the only place in the whole facility with anything green. I feel kind of silly saying it, but it makes me think of the great outdoors. I think it's the perfect place for a serious conversation. Being surrounded by nature makes me feel happy. Oh, there's a bench over there. Would you like to sit down with me?
She sat down softly and gently, and I lowered myself down next to her. So, what did you want to talk to me about? Instead of answering, Luna lifted the tiny birdcage pendant she wore into the palm of her hand. She was silent for a moment, and then began to talk.
Can I tell you something? This is actually a music box.
Really?
Yes.
She twisted the key on the bottom, and it made an almost imperceptible winding noise. When she released it, soft, clear notes drifted out. It's a nice song. Why'd you bring that up, though?
Because I wanted you to know, I guess. I wanted you to know more about me.
Huh?
Maybe it's because I'm so shy, but I don't really have any friends. Or even any acquaintances, really. So I've sort of always been alone. It was really hard. I felt so lonely a lot of the time. And it hurt. It felt like I was just kind of going to collapse from the inside out. That was when I got this music box. Someone very important gave it to me. They didn't say anything, but I felt like there was an unspoken message behind it. Luna, happiness is closer than you think. Do you know Maeterlinck's The Bluebird?
I can't say I do. I'm very sorry. Yeah. Well, I know the gist of it. I think it starts on Christmas Eve. This brother and sister named Tiltil? Tiltil and Miltil? Title and Mytle? What is this? Get asked to find a bluebird by this old woman, and they travel to the dream world. Or something. Anyway, supposedly if you can catch this bird, then you can make a wish come true. So they visit all these different places, but they can't find it. Eventually, they give up and go home, but when they wake up, the bird is in a bird cage in their hut.
That's right. It's a well-known story, and it teaches a simple lesson.
Yeah, like you said, happiness is closer than you think.
Right. It got me thinking. Maybe the person who gave me this music box was trying to tell me just that. I don't know if that's true. Maybe all of this is just in my head, but I really felt like that was what they'd meant. It was so kind. I kept it with me all the time, like a kind of good luck charm. But one day I realized something. There was another meaning to the bluebird. In Maeterlinck's original story, it doesn't end with them waking up. Yes.
There's more?
When Tiltil and Mytil try to feed the bird, it leaves the cage and flies away. And then the story ends.
Whoa. What about the moral then?
It changes. Now the message is that just when you think you found happiness, you'll lose it again. I thought about that for a while, but in the end, it didn't change how I felt. I don't know what they intended it to mean when they gave it to me, but I decided how I was going to look at it. It means that happiness is something you should always be looking for, and it's only when you're pursuing happiness that you're truly happy. You know, Sigma, I think you might be Tiltil.
What?
You know, the boy who the old lady asked to find the bluebird on Christmas Eve.
What are you trying to say?
Can I ask you something?
Sure.
Where did you find Alice?
What does that have to do with anything?
Just answer me. Where did you find Alice?
Room 2, in the crew quarters.
Where were you before that?
I was in the lounge. That was after we'd split up to go look for Alice. The first place I went was the lounge.
So you went from the lounge to the crew quarters, where you found Alice.
Oh, and now she's gonna be like, and when did you stop by the garden? Question mark?
And then you rushed her to the infirmary, right?
Yeah.
Okay, tell me this then. How do you know about the garden?
Yup, oh, you sharp little devil, you. Ooh, now you're gonna kill me. Now stab me. Do it. Prove my suspicions correct.
Just now you said you'd come here when you were looking for Alice, didn't you? That doesn't make any sense. There wouldn't have been any time for you to visit the garden while you were looking for Alice. So tell me, Sigma, how do you know about this place?
Well, I didn't know what to say. I couldn't even explain it to myself. Why had I told her I knew about the garden? Why had I told her I'd been there before?
Sigma, are you a robot? Have you always been here?
Bro, what if I am a robot? That'd be wild, dude. That'd be awesome. And that's why Fi can jump so high, because she's a robot, and that's why their names are fucking goddamn Greek alphabet letters. It's all coming together, dude. I'm piecing it together. What if it's not a cybernetic arm? I'm just a full-fledged goddamn robot. What?
See, it would make so much sense if you were. That would explain why you knew about the garden, and it would explain that cut on your left hand.
Damn. So you did see it, huh?
Yes. I've been told that robots these days have what's called artificial biological tissue, or ABT, on top of a metal skeleton. It makes them look almost exactly like a human. And ABT uses this white liquid instead of blood.
For some reason, when Luna had called me a robot, it hadn't really fazed me. Maybe because it was just so out there. It didn't sound like a real possibility. It sounded more like a theory you'd get from someone in a nut house. Still, my hand was still oozing white liquid. Was I really a robot? No, that was impossible. I needed to stop doing that. Questioning myself so much was giving me heart palpitations. Luna, aren't you a little scared?
Scared? Why would I be scared?
Well, let's say I am a robot. That means there's a pretty good chance Zero's pulling my strings. That would make me your enemy.
Oh, I guess so. Well, even if you were, I wouldn't be scared.
Why not?
Maybe because you're a robot.
Huh?
Have you ever heard of the 3 laws of robotics? They were a set of rules created by the science fiction author Isaac Asimov that he used in several of his stories.
There's this damn robot again! Rule 1. A robot may not injure a human being or through inaction allow a human being to come to harm. Rule 2. A robot must obey any orders given to it by human beings, except when such orders would conflict with the first law. Rule 3. A robot must protect its own existence as long as such protection does not conflict with the first or second laws. Oh, yeah, I've heard of those before. That's just like an ideal, though. I don't know why I threw a like in there. It's just an ideal, though. You could work toward that, but I don't think you could ever actually achieve it. I mean, depending on how you program them, robots could do pretty much whatever they wanted to.
Yes, you're right. But I believe in them. In you. However you're programmed, I don't think you'd break any of the 3 laws. A robot without the 3 laws is just a bunch of metal and plastic. That's not you. You have a heart. You're a good person. It's in your eyes. Well, I guess I'm just kind of assuming you're a robot. There's still a chance you're not. We should run some tests.
Tests?
Yes.
How?
Well, the atom should be able to tell us.
Oh, yeah, that thing in the infirmary. I heard the crunch of dried leaves behind us. But when I turned, there was nothing. Who is it?
Is someone there?
Just me.
Hey, other robot.
Sorry, but can you
Fi?
guys come over here? I need you to see something.
It's the bomb. Luna and I looked at one another, shrugged, and stepped into the bushes.
Welcome.
What?
I just got
How
here
long
a
have you
while
been
ago.
here?
Did you hear what we were saying?
No. Were you talking about something you didn't want me to know about? Whatever. Just have a look at this.
I followed the line of her finger. Oh my god, it's a bomb! Shit! This is...
An antimatter bomb.
Exactly. I'm pretty sure someone didn't move it here from the crew quarters. In fact, I'm pretty sure it's an entirely different bomb. Look at the number on the side.
It says 01.
And the one in the crew quarters said 3, right? Then that must mean...
Shit! Then there's no question, huh?
I've got more good news. Just think about the numbers for a moment.
You're saying there's a 2 bomb out there somewhere?
Can't be sure, but it does seem pretty likely.
Damn it. That means we're dealing with a combined explosive power equal to 3 tons of TNT.
Yeah.
Who planted them?
Was it you guys? I mean, you've been in here quite a while.
Hey, don't give me that. You're way more suspicious than we are. What were you doing in the bushes anyway?
Well,
Planting the bomb? Yeah.
I was taking a walk.
Uh-huh, yeah, through the bushes. Taking a walk? You really think I'm gonna buy that?
Fine. You got me. I heard you two were off talking in secret, so I got curious and went back to the Floor A warehouse. Of course you weren't there. That seemed pretty suspicious to me, so I headed here. And just as I'd suspected, there you were talking on the bench. I snuck up from behind so you wouldn't notice me. Then, just as I was getting close enough to hear, I found the bomb. So, believe me now?
So, who planted the bomb?
Honestly, it could have been any one of us. Anybody could have come here while we were all looking for Alice.
We need to tell everyone about this then.
Yeah, you're right. Let's head back to the infirmary. Everyone else was already there when we arrived. Clover and Tenmyoji, Kay and Dio, and of course, Alice and Quark. Both seemed to be sleeping peacefully. You'd never think to look at them that they'd been completely insane not so long ago. All right, everybody, listen up. I told them how we'd found the #1 bomb in the garden, and how, judging by the numbering on the 2 bombs we'd found so far, there was probably a #2 bomb out there somewhere too.
Oh, this is bad. What are we going to do?
Well, I think Alice mentioned something.
There should be an emergency deactivation password. If you enter that password, the device should, well, deactivate. You see it right here. There's a port. If we can find the password input device, we just connect it here. Then we can enter the password.
So if we have the password, we can deactivate them?
Oh, whoa, hold on a second. That's great and all, but we need that password input device she was talking about. Without that, we're still boned even if we did have the password.
Yeah. That's why I want all of you to let me search you.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me. Chances are whoever planted those bombs is in this room. There's also a good chance they've also got the device we need to deactivate the bombs.
Honestly, very reasonable. However, someone needs to also be able to search you, because you could also be the person who planted and has a deactivation thing, right? Like, this has got to be a group effort here, kiddo.
So you're planning to search us for it?
Exactly.
But...
No buts. If you refuse, then I'll assume it's because you've got it and you planted the bombs. Unless you want that, I suggest you cooperate. Clear? Good. Now who's going to be first?
Everyone's got shit they're hiding, I'm sure, right? Like... Alice, I volunteer as tribute. Wait.
Huh?
You only need to search one person.
What? Why?
Because I figured out who did it. I know who did it. The words were out of my mouth before I'd even realized I was saying them.
How can you... There's no way.
Yeah. I met Phi's gaze and nodded, then turned away. I know who set the bombs. That person. Ooh! Whoa, whoa, hold on. There's a bunch of shit there. Hold on. Wait a minute. That person. You did it! The room was suddenly silent. And yep, to be continued. Ooh, spicy. It looked like Dio was holding a detonator there, but that doesn't mean he planted the bombs. He could have found it. There was a lot of other shit too, like the spacesuits. Like, hold on, there was a lot going on there. So let me take a look at this here flow chart. So what do we need for this? Who planted the bomb? Okay, we have to find out who planted the bomb before we can continue down that path. Okay, cool. I think this is a good place to end the episode. So, yeah, as always, thank you so much for watching. I really do appreciate it. If you look down in the description, you'll find a link to the Steam store page. You can pick up the game for yourself and give it a run through. Give it a look. Check it out, dude. See how you feel about it. See what you like. You get to view more dialogue. Because I know if you interact with multiple objects multiple times, you get like more stuff, right? But I kind of am trying to keep things moving along at a reasonable pace here, and it gives me a reason to be like, hey, buy the game, guys, support the devs. Ha ha ha, got them. But yeah, thank you so much. I really do appreciate it. I know I say that a lot. I say it every episode, one might say. Next episode, I think the game plan is I'm gonna just like blast through this Betray route real quick. I guarantee you it's gonna be like, how dare you pick Betray? Wacha, karate chop, you're unconscious, game over. And then we're probably gonna see what's happened if we stop Phi over here. Because there's only one node after it. And then I guess we're gonna, oh, I didn't mean to right click. I'm the world's dumbest man. After that, I guess we're gonna go check out a new branch and see what's up with that. But anyway, yeah, as the screen flashes here, thank you so much for watching. I really, really do appreciate it. I upload every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, or at least I'm trying to. We'll see how long that lasts. We're going for forever. We're going for the long haul, baby. So we'll see. But I hope you have a great rest of your day or your night, and I will see you again next time. Goodbye.